Ultrasabers versus Salt Lake Saber Company. Let's compare these two lightsaber companies. So both of these companies are based in the US. Ultrasabers is based in Texas and Salt Lake Saber Company is based in Utah. Ultrasabers sells their lightsabers on their website, ultrasabers.com. Salt Lake Saber Company sells their lightsabers in their Etsy store, and they don't have a separate website actually, so just the Etsy store. Both of these companies have some hilt models that were inspired by movie hilts, and then they also have some original designs that they've made as well. Both companies sell empty hilts, and both companies also sell stunt sabers, so sabers without sound. But for Salt Lake Saber Company, those are the only two types of lightsabers they sell. So Salt Lake Saber Company doesn't have any sound sabers or anything more advanced than, just an LED. Ultrasabers, on the other hand, has a variety. They have RGB sabers, they have sound sabers, they have a variety of different kind of more complex electronics and options with that available. With accessories, both of these sites sell a variety of accessories. They both have blade plugs and stands, and Ultrasabers has different components you can swap out, like pommels and emitters and things like that. Salt Lake Saber Company doesn't have too many additional accessories aside from blade plugs and stands. They do have some other things like a bouquet holder and a cake knife set, a lightsaber version of those, if that's what you're looking for. And Salt Lake Saber Company also does engravings on their lightsabers, so that's an option for you. Ultrasabers doesn't do any type of customization like that anymore. So they used to do different customizations and they would take requests, but they stopped doing that. If you purchase an empty hilt from Ultrasabers, the cheapest one they have is $29.99, and the cheapest empty hilt from Salt Lake Saber Company is $80. And in either of those cases, you'd also need to add on the shipping. So you'll notice, looking at the hilts, the Ultrasabers hilt is a machined hilt. It's totally original. It's made using a lathe, and the Salt Lake Saber Company saber, if you take a look at it, it's sort of a found parts lightsaber, and that goes for all of the designs that they currently have. So these are all handmade, and the Ultrasabers hilts are machined. So, and they're a much larger scale company. This is much more, Salt Lake Saber Company is much more of a mom and pop than Ultrasabers. If you go for a stunt saber, the cheapest stunt saber you can get from Ultrasabers is $54, very inexpensive. The cheapest hilt with an LED you can get from Salt Lake Saber Company is $165. And the Salt Lake Saber Company hilts run on 2 AA batteries, and if you get the standard setup with Ultrasabers, that would be 4 AAA batteries, so slightly different. Salt Lake Saber Company just has one blade length, and that's a 32-inch blade, but the blade does have some blade film with it, so it's intended for dueling. And with Ultrasabers, you can get a variety of blade lengths. And yep, so last thing is the shipping time. So Ultrasabers typically ships quite quickly. On their website, they say they ship usually within around 3 business days, although that can be a little delayed around the holiday season or when movies are coming out, like a certain movie that's coming out very soon. And Salt Lake Saber Company says that they'll ship within 1 to 2 weeks, and I assume the same would apply to them, where they could get backlogged and that shipping time frame could be slightly delayed. So that's just kind of these two companies in a nutshell. Salt Lake Saber Company is a much smaller company, but one of the advantages of them is if you want this kind of found parts lightsaber look, and it has a nice weight to it as well, but they do only sell empty hilts and stunt sabers without sound, so I know some people are disappointed, that they don't have a sound saber available, but I wouldn't be surprised if they add one to their store eventually. Ultrasabers has the advantage kind of being a larger company. Some of their cheaper models are just really affordable sabers. Could be a really nice entry-level saber, and they do ship pretty quickly, and they also have a variety of saber styles available, and a variety of sound sabers available. So both companies have something to offer. As with many things, it's, just depends what you're looking for. But those are some of the similarities and differences between Ultrasabers and Salt Lake Saber Company.